2 of Trilogy Vision. Tonight, Reggie Wright Jr. lawsuit. And also, Suge Knight speak his mind. And of course, we ain't letting up off Diddy. Ain't no way we letting up. 50 ain't letting up, we ain't letting up. So get everything you need to get. Get yourself together because we gonna be here all night. I don't care how you might think it's over. It ain't nowhere near over. Diddy got lawsuits. So I guess Reggie said he gonna go in and grab him a lawsuit as well. So with that being said, like I say, grab everything you know you need to get because tonight is the night that we are going to go in. Yo, what's happening, y'all? Like I said, back with another edition, Trilogy Vision. It's us, it's you, it's them, it's me. We're gonna get started here, and we going in, Reggie. Yeah, I ain't gonna say Wright Jr. Um, as we all know, it's no secret. Yes, he cooperated, but somehow he feel like he didn't cooperate. So Reggie. Um, it's another guy that's going in on him and got paperwork to prove it, but he said he never cooperated. Uh, he said he never cooperated, but okay. So he said that he never cooperated, but we're saying that he did. Do we have the rocks to prove it? Hmm. Maybe. 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 So let me share my screen here. Let me grab this right here. Let's see what we come up with. Reggie said he never cooperated. Okay. Man said he never cooperated. Right? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here.
You know, a lot of people think that in order to conceal carry, you're going to go belt and a set of jeans. Well, I'm here to tell you.
We were all still.
He thought I'll be there.
All right. Reggie Wright Jr. explains doing time in federal prison camp after marijuana conviction. And this was 3 years ago. I don't know if he totally forgot about this or I don't know. But let's see. Let's see what Reggie got.
An 18-month sentence. Let's talk about what that was like for you. You were in a place where you probably never imagined that you were gonna have to be.
Never in a million years thought I'd be there. But it was a learning experience. It was a good experience, to be honest. Got to meet a lot of different people. Got to learn about the Pases, the Southsiders, the Northerners, the Latinos, and and you know, the blacks and the different sets of the blacks, and then just got to know the different politics, prison politics, and with just a lot of prison politics going on. Got some new good friends, got some new good enemies, but it's all good. The major adjustment was being away from my family, my wife, my son, and kids.
Okay, if this was done 3 years ago, and you see Reggie now, he looked like I think he's aging fairly rapidly, I would like to say. Because this is a whole nother guy here. This is not the bomb version Reggie that we see on the daily. He looks super young here. He looks super young here versus now. Let's finish this.
Not being able to communicate with them when I wanted to, or you know, the biggest adjustment was for me listening to another man or a woman to tell you you have to get up or go do this, telling you something to do. I hadn't had a job in so long, and it felt like a job when they telling you, hey, Wright, go over there and you know, you got to go over there and feed the guys at the USP prison because they on lockdown because they had a stabbing or a fight. So, you know, make sure you're up at 5 in the morning to make sure their breakfast ready. You and another 30 or 40 inmates have to go over there in the morning. So that was the only adjustment. Other than that, it was all good. It was all good. Yeah, I was really at a camp, a prison camp, which is mainly there to serve the USPs, because those dudes they wild west over there. I thought the state prisons was tough or harder. I think the USP prisons can give those state prisons a run for their money.
Well, that USP has people from all over the country.
All over. DC boys, Baltimore dudes. You got of course your Crips and Bloods. Then your Mexicans. You know, anything along the borders, they run because they just so outnumbered. Even at our camp, it was like 130 people. Shit, it was about 75, 80 Mexicans, and the rest was islanders and blacks. And that was about your 3 different sets: islanders, blacks, or some form of Mexicans, which they kind of all divided because they kind of separate in their own ways.
How much access did you have to the people in the USP, which was down the street?
None. You know, they see you, they be looking at you when you're walking through or something like that because your uniforms is green and theirs is tan, and so they know the difference, and they kind of envy, jealous.
Because they know you're going home.
Because they know you're going home. You got less than 10 years, and they got some time on them. And so they kind of little envy, and they think you a bunch of soft people or whatever because there's guys over there that did less than, only a year, 2 years like myself that, got a less than 18-month sentence. And they got 18 years at the least.
So how did you get that, Reggie? How did you get less time?
To 30, so they not happy campers.
Before you left, there was no such thing as COVID-19.
No.
And I guess within just 4 or 5 months, boom, this virus hit. What was it like dealing with COVID-19 in that camp?
Messed up everything. We adjusted to it eventually, but we lost a lot of freedom in there. I mean, we used to work out whenever you wanted to, go on the track whenever you wanted to. We were free from 5 a.m. to
all right, let's just be honest. Do this guy look like a guy that he worked out? Do he look like he worked out? Why did he bring that up? I mean,
10 p.m. pretty much to walk around, as long as you did your job assignments or whatever. They call count, You're in the area to go to, for whenever you had counts, you pretty much have a time count. So you kind of know the times you're going to do the count. But sometimes they do special counts just to make sure, keep you honest, keep themselves honest. You have certain officers that was that way. And once COVID came, it was just like, okay, y'all just got to stay in the dorm. We'll let you out when you can go to the track or whatever. And that didn't even take place until about 3 months, 4 months, until about July, August, when they let you go out like 1 hour or 30 minutes a day.
So the only way that you guys could get COVID is through the staff, right?
Through the staff.
Because you guys are technically quarantined from the world, right?
Correct. And we didn't. I'm gonna be honest, at our camp, we didn't get it. There was a few dudes going out. I told you didn't get out, but nobody brought it back. Fortunately, that's why I thought I'd be out in June or July. I was like, oh yeah, they about to let me go. I'm over 50, I'm eligible for the CARES Act, and I go straight to home confinement. Which they were like, ain't nobody sick here. Y'all good here. And so we didn't get the break that some of the people did.
Okay. He didn't speak about it like that. Let's see if we can find Reggie's Fed case. Let's go to Del Rey. That's who been on his ass. He been on his ass.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, owner of Mint Mobile. It's the big wireless
So
company.
we ain't letting up, Rich.
Spending.
Let's see what we got.
What's happening, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News, brother, right now. Grab the house.
Let's see. What is he talking about here?
We've seen that he had some issues with you. So what's up with you two?
Well, just that he's saying that all I have is 3 issues with the man, really. He's saying that Suge, number one, wasn't responsible for Tupac getting out on bail. I can refute that by Tupac's own words. I just say, y'all can believe, listen, or whatever y'all want. Whatever deals Suge did to make it happen, then he's ultimately responsible. Just because he didn't cut the check, he had Atlantic Records, who was Pac distributor at the time, put up some of the money, and Interscope and him himself put up some money. Suge ultimately responsible. If Pac would have came home, had a stroke, passed out, died, or whatever, that money was going to get billed back to somebody if they wasn't able to recoup it. And who has to pay it back? The person that signs on the dotted line for you. For some reason, he wanted to take that away from Suge. Pac said in his own word, you came, you got me out. I was free and clear with all my management deals and everything, and I signed with you. I wanted to be a part of the family and sign with you. I'm just like, why are you trying to take that away from Suge?
Okay. He's saying that. So let's go here. Let's go here. And let's check this. Was Tupac signed to Death Row? Was Tupac signed to Death Row? Okay, let's see. All right, let's do a fact check. Unforgivable rapper signed to Death Row. Okay, let's see. It says that Suge Knight, the DOC. Let's see. Okay, it says that Suge Knight, the DOC, Suge Knight, the DOC, Dr. Dre, and Dick Griffey founded the hip hop record label or Death Row, the label became massively successful in the 1990s. I'm just trying to check something. Yeah, bear with me. I don't know why that's not coming up on the thing, but it should. Give me 1 second here. All right, there we go. Okay. Suge Knight, the DOC, Dr. Dre, and Dick Griffin founded the hip hop record label Records. The label became massively successful in the 90s with the release of the classic albums like Dr. Dre's The Chronic, Snoop Dogg The Doggy Style, and The Dog Father. The two albums from the late Tupac Shakur's report estimate that Death Row was making about $100 million a year at the peak of its success. The label was instrumental in the commercial success of gangster rap and its eventually recognition by mainstream media. So let's get to what we're looking for here. Cracks on a massive museum begins to show when the CEO Suge Knight was 9 years in prison beginning. No, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, we're looking for something like this. Let's see. Okay. Late rapper Tupac joined Death Row Records in a 3-album deal after Suge Knight posted his $1.4 million bond and secured his freedom. Suge also gave Tupac's mother $15,000 to help her with house payments when the rapper was in prison. Death Row released All Eyes on Me from the deal. Hip hop's second double album, Master P Down South Hustlers, Bouncing and Swinging, was the first. So Master P dropped the first double album. A little hip hop fact for your ass. And a little hip hop history. This technically meant that Tupac had submitted 2 of the 3 albums he had committed to Death Row. Okay, so that ain't what we're looking for. Let's bag off that one. Okay, let's find Tupac. Let's find Tupac last RACO record. Shit. Let's say recording contract. Let's find that. Let's find it. Okay. If we can go to images, let's see if we got a contract here. All right, here we go. Right here. Let's view that. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we do have a contract. What does that say? Place in Tupac file at beginning loose if possible. I can't read it. But okay. Let's look at this. This is a contract, supposedly. We're here is okay. Whereas Tupac Shakur has engaged the service of Adrian Gregory as his exclusive personal manager and advisor, counseling him in the aspects of the entertainment industry, and whereas Adrian Gregory doing business as TNT Records and GLG 2 Publishing has retained the exclusive personal service of Tupac Shakur as a recording artist and composer. Now, therefore, in consideration of the foregoing pursuit, pursuant to paragraph 10A of a personal management agreement between Shakur and Gregory, date February 15, 1991. This is the aging Gregory when he was managing Tupac. So that won't be the one we're looking for. We're looking for full contract will definitely be, let's see, bro. Alright, let's see what we got right here. Is this contract in 1995? Okay, we got something here. So we're gonna blow this up. We're gonna see. We're gonna get to it, because when they put this shit on the internet, it never goes nowhere. So that's strange that was September the 15th and the other one was February the 15th. To Interscope Records from Tupac Shakur. To represent Tupac Shakur. Who? I don't know who the fuck is that. This here conflicts that Suge Knight and David Kenner are the only people authorized to represent me in connection with my, is it music and recording? Suge Knight is my manager and David Kenner is my lawyer for these purposes. Okay. So this was signed by Tupac September the 16th, 1995. Okay. So now we know that much. So where is the contract? Let's see. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this looks like the contract. So, okay, 250,000 to be sent at the discretion of Tupac. Death row shall secure me of David Kenner to Tupac. Tupac receives 18 points with 1 point at gold and platinum. $18 points, gold and platinum. So this is what Pac was wanting his fucking money. Because of this, he wasn't a fucking dummy. If I can read this shit, for every something record sold on 18 points, 1 point at gold and platinum. What the fuck does that mean? Tupac should receive 18 points with 1 point. Ranks at gold and platinum. 250,000 fund to be spent through at the discretion of Tupac Death Row shall secure the services of David Kenner to handle Tupac's point of fair case. Tupac's. Okay. That's it. Okay. Let's. Okay. Let's see what this is here. Okay, and this is. Alright. This is the contract that we're looking for right here. Okay. See what that says? That says agreement date as of October the 3rd, 1995 among the parties. Out the Gutter Records, a Georgia corporation. Out the Gutter Records, 2616 Old Wesley Chapel Road, Suit 105, Decatur, Georgia, 334. Tupac Shakur, professionally known as Tupac Shakur, David Kenner, and that's the address. Interscope, a California general partnership. Interscope, that's in Wilshire, which is California. Atlantic Recording Corporation, a Delaware corporation. Okay. Reference is made to the agreement date November the 12th, 1993 between Interscope and Out the Gutter Records as successor in interest to TNT Records, which was Adrian Gregory. And okay. Regarding the recording service of Shakur as amended, hereinafter referred to as the recording agreement. Further reference is made to the agreement date January the 1st, 1993. Between Shakur and Warner Timerlane Publishing Corporation. On its behalf and on behalf of Interscope Para Music regarding the songwriting services of Shakur as amended, hereinafter referred to as the publishing agreement. The recording agreement and the publishing agreement are sometimes. Wait a minute. Look up on my screen up here. Okay. Okay, I said actually amended here and referred to as a publishing agreement. The recording agreement and the publishing agreement are sometimes here and collectively referred to as the agreement. In the event that the recording agreement and or the publishing agreement should terminate, and any new or successor agreement to commence between Shakur, either directly or by a party furnishing his recording and or songwriting services, and any third party, including any party hereto, then such new agreement shall still, for the purpose of the agreement, be referred to herein, and based on the subject matter thereof as a recording agreement and or publishing agreement. Shakur is currently incarcerated in the state of prison in New York. Let me roll that all the way up. In a state prison in New York. An appeal of Shakur's criminal conviction is now pending, pursuant to which Shakur can be released on bail if certain economic accommodations acceptable to the applicable court. The court are concluded specifically by order of Justice Ernest Rosenberger of the Appellate Division, First Department, date May 9, 1995. Shakur was duly admitted to bail in the sum of $1.4 million, as further described, such as bail order. It is acknowledged by the parties hereto that various monies in the form of royalties and advance against royalties, the Shakur income on the date. So they got Pac out with his own fucking money, basically. That is what this is. On the date hereof or and after the date thereof shall become due to Shakur and or out the gutter records pursuant to the agreement as specified below. Interscope and Atlantic agreed to make the financial commitments necessary to effectuate Shakur's release on bail in considering for Shakur's and Out the Gutter Records agreement as a joint separate obligation to reimburse. Wow. So Tupac's own money got him out of jail. That shit is so fucking. Oh, I say this fucking system we call is it's corrupt as fuck, man. Let's blow this up. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's read this. For valuable consideration, assigner hereby assigns transfer sets over the conveys to assignee. And undivided 50% of all right, title, and interest in and the musical compositions or fractional interest therein listed on the annexed schedule, including the copyrights and proprietary rights therein, and in any and all versions of said musical composition, and any renewals and extensions thereof, whether presently available or subsequently available as the result of intervening legislation in the United States, including any and all causes of action for infringement of the same, past, present, and future, and all proceeds from the foregoing occurred and unpaid and hereafter occurring This assignment includes the exclusive worldwide right to administrate 100% of said composition or fraction no interest in accordance with the co-publishing agreement of even data herein between the assigner and the assignee. Eyewitness herefore the assigned has executed January. Oh, this something old here. But damn, Parker's I got all kinds of fucked up shit. So there you pretty much have it. That Pac fucking got bailed out with his own money. That shit crazy. I ain't never seen that shit like that. Let's finish listening to this.
Suge went up there. I rode on the plane to that little prison and drove in car. The person assigned the line for you. For some reason, he wanted to take that. All I have is 3 issues with the man. Really, he's saying that Suge, number one, wasn't responsible for Tupac getting out on bail. I can refute that by Tupac's own words. I just say y'all can believe, listen, whatever y'all want. Whatever deals Suge did to make it happen.
Okay, first of all, it really wasn't a deal with Suge, but it was a deal with Suge. But as we got paperwork stating that they used Tupac's own money to bail him out. This is a dirty fucking game. We got paperwork proof showing that they used Tupac's Out the Gutter records and his previous contract and royalties to get him out. It was his own money. It was his money. And you have people keep coming in on interviews saying that he kept on calling, asking about his money, and they wasn't giving him his fucking money, which his money got him bailed out. Plus, he was generating more money. So, that's fucked up. That is fucked up.
Then he's ultimately responsible. Just because he didn't cut the check, he had Atlantic Records, who was Pac distributor at the time, put up some of the money, and Interscope and him himself put up some money. Suge ultimately responsible. If Pac would have came home, had a stroke, passed out, died, or whatever, that money was gonna get built.
Okay, now this is where I got a problem at. This is where I got a problem at, because it's not once did it says Death Row put up any money. It don't say that. These contracts says, and I'm gonna go right back to it. Just give me 1 second. This paperwork says that give me 1 second. This paperwork shows that I'm gonna put this back up because I want y'all. I want to get this shit clear. Okay, we're gonna go here. This paperwork here, this is the agreement. 1995. A got out the gutter. 2 got Tupac's name, professionally known as. Okay. A, we got Interscope, and we got Atlantic. References is made in the agreement date. This doesn't show anything about. Okay, Death Row. Okay, Shakur is currently incarcerated in the state prison of New York. An appeal of Shakur's criminal conviction is now pending, pursuant to which Shakur can be released on bail if certain economic accommodations acceptable to be applicable in the court. The court are concluded specifically by order of Justice Ernest Rosenberger of the Appellate Division Department, date May 9, 1995. Shakur was duly admitted to bail in the sum of 1.4 million as further described in the bail order. Okay, it is acknowledged by the parties hereto that various monies in the form of royalties and advances against royalties to Shakur's income on the date hereof are and after the date hereof shall become due to Shakur and our ODG records pursuant to the agreement as specified below. Interscope and Atlantic agreed to make the financial commitments necessary to effectuate Shakur's release on bail and consideration for Shakur's and ODG Records agreement as a joint and several obligation to reimbursement. So ultimately, Death Row ain't have shit to do with Tupac getting out. That's the paperwork, man. That is the paperwork. That is the bond agreement. It's a legal document. But let's finish listening to Reggie the Lie Wright Jr. I ain't gonna call him a rat. I'm gonna call him a lie. He talk like he I guess he don't know that this is available to pay. And everybody want to be famous. Everybody want to be famous.
Bill back to somebody if they wasn't able to recoup it, okay. And who has to pay it back?
Let's just start it over.
He had Atlantic Records, you know.
Let's start it over.
Well, just that he's saying that all I have is 3 issues with the man. Really, he's saying that Suge, number one, wasn't responsible for Tupac getting out on bail. I can refute that by Tupac's own words. I just say y'all can believe, listen, whatever y'all want. Whatever deals Suge did to make it happen, then he's ultimately responsible. Just because he didn't cut the check, he had Atlantic Records, you know, who was Pac distributor at the time, put up some of the money, and Interscope and him himself put up some money. Suge ultimately responsible. If Pac would have came home, had a stroke, passed out, died, or whatever, that money was gonna get billed back to somebody if they wasn't able to recoup it. And who has to pay it back? The person that signs on the dotted line for you. For some reason, he want to take that away from Suge. Pac said in his own word, "You came, you got me out. I was free and clear with all my management deals and everything, and I signed with you. I wanted to be a part of the family and sign with you. I'm just like, why are you trying to take that away from Suge? Suge went up there. I rode on the plane to that little prison and drove in cars and slept in the limousine while Suge and David Kenner was inside of the prison with them, from driving in a limo from Canada to, upstate New York, Clinton Correction Center. So I'm like, why are you trying to take that? So that's one thing. The second and the most important thing is Suge was just his manager. He wasn't signed to Death Row. Damn. Okay. That's not true. He was signed. He always hollering Death Row, Death Row. His last song was hollering Death Row. But, okay, well, why? I mean, why is Pac hollering Death Row? Why is all of that? But why are you trying to say he's not signed to Death Row? The paperwork got assigned to, that was with Interscope and all of that, got assigned to Death Row. And then 3, he always saying that Pac was going to leave Death Row. Who knows? We never heard that. It doesn't make sense for him to want to leave Death Row because, number one, his attorney, David Kenner, was handling the appeal bond. You're not going to piss off the attorney or the people that's got the rights of trying to fight for you to stay out of prison. He had those people on record, the correction staff, the correctional officers, and everything. Can you see me now? That's all he was talking bad about them. Pac did not want to go back to prison. And so you're going to now fire the only attorney that could help you get out of prison. You're going to fire him now? You're going to leave the record company and go back to other people? What other attorneys out there that was working on that case? Or you heard that was in Pac ear at the time? If you was telling me, yeah, Pac was meeting with Johnny Cochran and Pac was meeting with this high profile attorney, then maybe he was going to get rid of Kenner. But nobody ever says anything like that. Now me, on a letter, on a fax. Yasmin's son is the one that put that out there. It's not his son. It's a guy that's like his adopted son that was close to Yasmin. He and I been talking. Yasmin will be coming on an interview with me on Bomb First to clear up all of this. She's saying that Pac had that letter drawn up when he was mad, mad about something, and it was faxed over to my office. I never got it. Mm-hmm. All the evidence showed that I never got it because why? Who's standing? What security guards are standing next to him? All the time when he was in New York. That's Right Way's guys that's standing with him. Mm-hmm. Who guy was allegedly with him when he got killed? That was one of Right Way's guys. Frank Alexander. So I'm just like saying, if that's true, then okay, it's obviously he changed his mind as he always do because he was very a high-strung person. I don't like to use the word emotional because that's what we call our bitches. It's emotional, but let's use the word high-strung. And so it was a way he probably was trying to get the Suge or whatever. But if all of that is true, then why was my guys always around him even after that? Right. So come on, why are you just trying to attack or create all of these problems with Suge? It's not hurting my legacy. I ain't the one that saying I helped get him out of prison or anything like that. That's all Suge Knight. Why are y'all trying to rewrite? Why all of you nothing ass niggas that was nothing around that nobody even know is trying to rewrite history on Suge Knight? Why? That's all my question is. Why are everybody trying to write history? Pac said in his own word, even if it's not true or whatever, that's what Pac believed. That's what Pac put up. Why are we trying to change history? What is the reason for that? Mm-hmm. That's the only issues I have with the man. That he's out there for some reason trying to rewrite history that nobody seems to refute. Who owns All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli up until the bankruptcy and all of that? Those two albums have been with 4 different distributors since Interscope. I did a deal with this company called DNA in Sacramento. I'm the one that took the deal, the 2 masters over to Koch Entertainment, stayed down. Those only thing they had back then was Yin Yang Twins.
Mm.
And Yin Yang Twins only did a one-off with them. Me bringing that over there and getting Suge a deal where he get 5% off it.
Okay. Okay. So this guy. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave this right here for the people to read it. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to get a good view of this. I want y'all to see this. This is the agreement. That is the agreement. That's the agreement that we want everybody to see. So if you just watched the video, I want you to see the agreement. In fact, I want you to see the agreement because poor Reggie, he just want to make sure he get his clicks, get his little YouTube check, I guess, because this guy apparently has no clue whatsoever of what's going on here. I want y'all to see this. I want everybody to see the agreement. This is the agreement. This is the agreement. This is the date. This is the agreement. This is the parties that was involved in this agreement right here. I don't see Death Row. I see David Kenner and Tupac. But it has nothing about Death Row. I see Out the Gutter Records, which was Tupac shit. I see Interscope and Atlantic. Nowhere says Death Row. And this is, in fact, the agreement made for his death. This is a bond, the 1.4 million. This is a bond agreement. See, the sum of 1.4 million. This is it. See, it's Tupac's bond agreement. And I've yet to see Death Row own it. Death Row is just not on it. I'm sorry. It is on there. Nowhere on there. I don't see Death Row nowhere on it. And this is actually saying that right here at the end, it says that that number 4, it is acknowledged by the parties here too that various monies in the form of royalties, which will be Tupac's royalties and advances against royalties, the secure income, that's his income, on the date thereof, or and after the date hereof shall become due to, that become due to secure and or ODG records, which is out the gutter records. That's Tupac's label. Pursuant to the agreements as specified below, Interscope and Atlantic agree to make, look, Interscope and Atlantic still don't see Death Row, agree to make the financial commitments necessary to effectuate Shakur's release on bail in consideration for Shakur's and ODG Records agreement as a joint and several obligation to reimbursement. Okay, y'all. I mean, it gets no clearer than this. It gets no clearer than this. No clear. So if y'all still want to be idiots, listen to the Reggie stories, because Reggie has gone down a rabbit hole, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. This here just really took the cake tonight. You know, it's just ridiculous how people just take the internet and they'll say anything when, you know, paperwork and stuff lives on the internet forever. It's damn near nothing that you cannot find on the internet. Like, for its legal documents, they're there forever. Y'all go ahead and hit the notification button, like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about Reggie keep saying death row. I understand that. Okay, this is what death row served Tupac as. It's just the studio. That was it. It didn't serve as nothing legal. Let me break it down to you. Let me get into a lore dummy term for people who don't understand. Okay, now you ain't got to go to this big ass studio in New York no more, right? You can get a Pro Tool or Studio One, whatever. Put it on your laptop, get your microphone, some headphones. You can record fucking 40 albums. But when you get ready to put it out, you got to type up, enter that information into the paperwork to say, all right, well, this is my record, this is my publish, this is this. It got some legal stuff that go behind. Okay. So I'm saying this to say that Death Row was only a recording studio for Tupac. He wasn't under that label. So basically, they actually, in reality, really had nothing to do with Tupac, other than just recording the record. For saying he was signed to Death Row, he wasn't signed to Death Row for the paperwork. This paperwork clearly states that he wasn't signed to Death Row. I've yet to see any contract with Tupac being signed to Death Row like this. Now, I've seen some bullshit they had signed up, but yeah, it's nothing like this. This is the actual agreement that got him out right here. These terms and this agreement got him out. And if anybody say otherwise, anything different, hey, go back check the facts for yourself. because it is what it is. So anybody that don't believe it or have any disagreement, fact check it. That's all I can tell you. And I mean, you don't have enough common sense or ability to fact check, then you need to get your ass off the internet. Because hey, it is all right there in your eyes. It's there in your eyes. So if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. Next time, Trilogy Vision.